Good evening, everybody, and welcome to She Said, She Said. Tonight is so exciting because we have the cast of Hairspray. So, she said, I'm so glad that the production is actually here in the Philippines.
And she said, even if Mike, Mike is one of the people in the cast. Even if Mike is here and is her really, really good friend, she is really, really, really happy that they're doing this show.
Yeah.
Okay?
No, I said I would really love to watch a play, even if Mike, who's my really good friend, wasn't in it. But more so because he's in it. So this is Mike.
More so, okay.
So, hello everybody. So we have Mike the Mesa.
Mike the Mesa. Of course, we have Nyoy Volante. We have Monica and Tim.
Yes. Hi guys. These are the cast of Hairspray. Mike.
Yes.
How did this start? Whose idea?
Atlantis Productions, every year they come up with really great musicals. So when Hairspray came about, actually when we were doing Dog Eaters, I already mentioned to Bobby Garcia that Hairspray would be an exciting musical to do.
So it's upon your suggestion.
Well, not really. Parang I just mentioned to him, Bob, na in case you do Hairspray, I'd like to be part of it.
Right.
And then when we were doing Dog Eaters, he texted me. He said, Mike, we're doing Hairspray next year and I want you to play the mother.
Right.
And that's the role you wanted to play.
Yes, of course, definitely.
Of course.
And I said, without thinking twice, I said yes right away. Because I mean, roles like this are,
Come around once in a lifetime.
yeah, they come around once in a lifetime, and I think any actor would love to sink their teeth.
Oh yeah.
Diba? In
Such a
playing a
challenging
part
role.
like this. Yeah, it's
And
definitely
John
a challenging
Travolta
role.
Did it so well.
I can say that this is my most difficult to date. The most
Really?
difficult character
Nothing's hard
I've
for you, right?
ever. Aww. But this is the most difficult, really, in
Such
terms
friends.
of it's my friend. So
Yeah.
in terms of the physical challenge,
Right.
like I had to shave off all my body hair.
Especially your head.
Body
that's,
hair?
That's been gone for the longest time.
Okay.
Yeah, like look, if you notice. So.
Can I touch? Can I touch it?
Yeah, Julie, hi.
And then my legs.
legs.
Yeah, and my
But you
chest.
still have hair.
Yeah, I
but-
forgot that.
Only here or there na.
Until the knees.
Yeah, up to here
okay.
lang.
What about
Right.
here?
Also.
Also?
Uh-huh.
Why do you wear sleeveless?
No nga eh.
That was
I
your
realized-
own personal.
You just wanted to
I
do
realized,
it,
no, kasi it's also, it's part of the immersion, di ba, into
yes.
the character. It also helps a lot, di ba, if you're physically
So is that why
prepared for it.
you're
yeah.
speaking so softly like a woman?
He's
Really?
soft-spoken.
This is me, this is
That's
me.
really
Yeah,
this
this is me.
That's Mike
You're
excited
shy,
already.
kunyari.
I know, I feel like moving his lapel up, right? Because I'm all just gonna be so loud and like.
Okay, so Tim Espinosa
Tim is from San Diego. What brought you here?
I originally wanted to be a binand dancer. It didn't work out.
Really?
So you're a dancer. That's why
I'm
you're
a
asking
dancer.
who dances.
Yeah, and it didn't work out. And then right after that, I did some backup dancing for ABS-CBN, and for about a year and a half. And then one thing led to another. I got launched as Star Magic Batch 15. Then Hairspray came
What
along.
is that, Star?
Star Magic Batch 15.
A batch 15.
Yes, 1-5.
So
Okay.
what dance do you specialize in?
All kinds, but
All
I
kinds.
I grew up with folk dancing and hip hop.
How? How did that happen? Folk dancing?
Obviously, in the States, it's not really in school. You're not really you're not learning about your culture really that much because you're obviously learning about the American culture, diba? So my parents thought it was a way to learn about my culture. Am I saying that right?
So,
learn about
yeah.
my culture.
Yeah.
So,
By folk dancing.
so you took folk dancing lessons in the States?
Yes.
Or your mother taught you?
No, actually, an alumni from Bainian who lived in the States taught and I did that for a while.
And you like that?
I
You
do.
enjoyed it?
Yeah, much so.
And what kinds of dances do you really enjoy?
Hip hop.
Yeah, I like hip hop, just like anybody my
I mean,
age.
Bayanihan is so different from
Pole.
hip hop.
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
But I mean, I say, dance to a good beat, and anybody
But
can be
you
a
know,
dancer.
there's some dancers like if they dance ballet, then they don't really dance
Hip hop.
Hip
Of
hop.
course.
If they,
Well,
it's all wrong, right?
Right.
But you
That's
can
why dance is
Noy's
always-
really agreeing.
He is. Noy is a great dancer. Actually, more so in
you should see
Hairspray.
Nyoy here in Hairspray. Boy,
Revolu-
what a revelation.
revelation.
Yeah, I heard
I mean-
that all of a sudden Nyoy is a dancer now.
Oh,
He's not
wow.
a singer anymore. Hi, Nyoy. How was the dancing?
Ah.
We all know you can sing. That's a given.
Yes.
Well, the thing is, ano kasi, after years and years of not moving because I'm just in my chair with my guitar, the first month was really difficult for me because I kept reaching for my breath. But you know, that's the thing. That's the thing. During rehearsals, they just really prepare you so well. Atlantis and Bobby and Cecil did a really good job of preparing us.
Who's your
and-
dance captain?
Cecil. Cecil
Because
Martinez.
Monica said you were such a revelation.
Yes.
You know, I just really try my best.
And that being really coy.
I'd like to believe so kasi
And you
everyone.
always liked dancing before.
Well, yeah, every now and then when it's needed kasi.
When it's needed.
When it calls, when the situation calls for it, I just really.
Because you're
you know.
known, for singing your ballads and also we don't really see you standing up and dancing. But
Yeah.
you really dance in your spare time. Do
Well,
you?
this the thing with me. I'm a good mimic kasi.
Oh.
I'm a good mimic. So
Yes.
if
Be
it
a
calls
good
to,
mimic. Yeah, you
diba?
have to be a good
Right.
dancer.
Yeah, so if it calls for a role to be a dancer, I just mimic a dancer, and you know,
Right.
fortunately, I think it works out pretty well.
So you didn't really have to dig down deep because it was already there.
No, I did.
Really?
I watched night and night, talaga mga dance movies. Yeah, I watched Michael Jackson.
Yeah, he's a
Uh,
boy.
Did you do any lessons?
Yeah, did you
well,
take
no,
dance class or
no,
just
I didn't
with
go
him?
that
Or
far,
just
pero
in the rehearsals?
yeah, that was enough kasi come night time,
You rehearse
bagsak
every
na talaga
day?
ako.
Yes,
Every day.
What time?
Yeah, from 10:30 to 5, from 10:30 in the morning to 5:30 in the afternoon.
Wow.
From Mondays to
Wow,
Saturday.
no wonder you could've
Okay,
guessed
and then
earlier.
they feed you? They feed you lunch, or you just break for lunch and you all?
Sometimes, but
They already memorized the number of deliveries. See, they had like some fast food chain deliver by
well, the thing is, that's theater for you.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
You really learn to discipline yourself.
Okay, speaking of, is this your first theater production or you've been in others?
Actually, no. What a lot of people don't know,
You
I came from theater.
No way!
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Surprise.
You want to name like some of those?
No, I did a lot with Atlantis Productions.
Like what?
I've worked with Nyoy the first time. I
Michael was my
remember.
first kiss.
Yeah, we did.
Oh my God!
We
Can
did,
you sue? How did
we
that
did-
feel? Why did you wet your lips?
We did Rent in
Oh,
concert.
that's
In
right,
concert,
Yeah, in
The
concert.
second one?
No, the one.
The yung concert lang, the one in Greenbelt.
Oh,
na
okay.
It wasn't really the whole play, but just the songs.
Right, right.
And then Nyoy was in Rocky Horror, so we
Right,
worked together
right.
in Rocky
did
Horror.
Dreamgirls.
And then
I
he
did
did
Dreamgirls with-
Dreamgirls.
Oh,
so.
that's right.
And yun. And then after that, I got into recording, and then I didn't have time anymore. But
Yeah.
You
fortunately,
did theater before you
yeah,
started singing?
yeah.
Yeah.
Theater was one of the things that
Wow.
I did a lot before my
See?
recording.
Right.
I didn't know that. Well, we
Oh,
didn't know
impressive.
that.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't
So
know
what
that.
what role?
Actually, this guy, he blew us away at the auditions for Rocky Horror because I was there. I was part of the panel.
Right.
And then, of course, Bobby Garcia is like,
you
okay,
had a hand in the choosing.
what's your name? Nino Volante.
Oh, you're Nino.
Yeah,
Nino
that's my real
Volante.
name.
Okay, sing. So you start singing and we're like, whoa!
What did he sing? What was his audition piece?
I don't remember.
I don't- For
You
for
remember?
what was this
For
for?
Rocky Horror.
For Rocky, I think it was a pop, one of the
Yeah,
pop
one
songs
of the
popular
pop
back
songs.
then.
Pero he blew us away. So automatic, he was casted right away. And then after that, yun na, sumikat
Okay
na
na.
siya.
Oh,
so
sikat na siya.
sikat na,
So
sikat na.
it's unusual because normally, like, theater doesn't really make a person unless you're like a Lea Salonga or you know.
Or unless you're really, really good.
Unless you're really, really good. Yeah. But like,
Like
you,
Noah.
you're like
No.
good everywhere. But Monica, how did you get into theater? And how is this like your
Yeah,
how many
Monica
productions have you
Reynoso.
done?
Well, I've done a handful of professional productions. This is only my fourth. I got into theater. Well, I've done theater since elementary.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Elementary. The clubs back in school. But I only discovered my passion for musical theater back in college through my org, Blue Repertory.
Oh, you're Ateneo.
Yeah,
right.
Ateneo Blue Repertory, and yeah, that's how it started. I tried corporate after
Oh,
college.
you tried that.
Tried.
At least you know you tried and it's
Yeah.
not.
Yes.
Yeah, but and I'm here. I still do some shows for my college org. It's still fun. That's how you know you love it, if you're willing to do it for free.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Speaking of
And-
We know that.
And this is something that I just really want to do, and especially this role. This is actually my dream role. So
And what role do you play?
I play Penny Pinkleton. I caught the show back in 2003 when I was in New York on Broadway, and then I saw the show. I was like,
I want to play
I
her.
want it, yeah.
yeah. When I found out that Atlantis was staging this production back in January, I was like, okay, the show's opening in November. I have 10 months to prepare. And then lo and
Wow.
behold, they hold auditions in April. It's like, what?
3 more months?
I'm short 3 months.
Yeah.
So what did you all have to do during the audition?
Well, I don't know, but well,
Okay, you first. Yeah.
we had to sing, lined up, and
Did it
sang
have
a song.
a song
Okay.
from Hairspray?
No, well, I think some people did, but
What song did you sing?
I sang a song from another musical from Aida. I sang Strongest Suit. The Spice Girls did a cover of that song, but I sang that song, and then they discussed, and they handed me a piece of paper, and then they said, okay, just go out and hand it to the girl, and it was Miss Lisa, our production manager. I handed the piece of paper, and then she gave me back a brown envelope and said, okay, this is for callbacks, so you learn the material. And I saw it, and I got called back for Penny, my role.
Wow. So dream come true.
So
Yes.
call back is that you're
Good
already
for you.
accepted.
No,
Not
not
necessarily.
There can be
It means you're
several
being considered
callbacks.
It's a
for
short
a
list.
certain part, yeah,
Yeah,
shortlisted.
shortlisted,
And then
yeah.
for the callbacks, that's when we had to dance, and that's when I had to sing the song of my character, and I had to do some lines.
Do you dance?
I tried.
That was Joy's answer.
No.
You
One of
really
the things
know
that
how.
I love about my character, I'm not supposed to know how to dance. At least not till the end of the show.
Right. So it can look like you just learned and wow.
So at the end of the
Yeah.
show, you have to look like you really know how to dance.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, she
Yeah,
does.
she
Oh.
does.
No, what role do you play?
Me?
Yeah.
I play the black guy,
The black guy.
Oh.
the dancer.
Really?
Yeah, ba? Ironically.
Right.
And yun nga, that's why it's such a difficult task, because I have to be the best dancer in the
Yeah.
cast.
Right.
Because-
better than Tim?
Yeah,
That's kinda
it-
hard.
well,
No, actually,
yeah,
they
exactly.
both played dancers.
Right, right.
We both play dancers, but yun sa akin talaga is the dancer.
The dancer.
Right.
Yeah,
Right,
all
in
the
the cast.
characters.
So,
But you didn't have to audition because I'm sure you and Mike
well,
were
they
already
invited me.
pre-casted, right?
Actually, I got invited with the previous productions, but the schedule couldn't fit.
Because it's normally that way, right? If they work with you and they like how you work and they already know what you're capable of doing, then they can
Yes.
just precast
Yes.
and even
Yes.
include you in the panel of, you know.
Okay,
Yes.
so
yes.
for all those who are watching us now, maybe you can give a synopsis of what Hairspray is all about. So we've
Yeah.
seen it, but you know.
Well, it's set in 1962. Obviously, in 2008, it's a little different. So,
So your clothes are 1960s.
yeah, we don't have iPods, we don't have Wii, we don't have all of that. We have videos. But it's set in 1962. A lot of changes, like recently, like regarding a lot of things that are happening nowadays with Obama and all of that stuff. But just a lot of things are changing. We have TV. People are like, oh my gosh, we have TV. It's black and white, and that was the thing. It was like, wow, we have TV, and you're so cool. You're like the coolest person on your block. You have TV in your house, and also this TV show, which is the Corny Collins show. It's the biggest thing. It's like ASAP that everyone like watches. I think that's something what present day. Well, I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
And
we're following.
yeah, basically, we have Tracy Turnblad, who's this big, plumpy girl who has a dream that everyone has, but obviously, when you have cliques, sometimes if you don't meet the status quo, then obviously you won't be accepted. So Tracy has this dream, and she tries with all her heart to be on this show because that's it. That's in. That's the norm. So she dances her way. She tries to get the boy, which is me, Link Larkin. That's what I'm playing. I'm the lead dancer in the Corny Collins show. And yeah, you just see her go through this whole roller coaster. Obviously, it's not all she's gonna get into it. You have to see it. You have to see the roller coaster, and you have to watch and see where she goes with it.
Right. And Mike, what about Hairspray did you really like that you had to suggest it to Bobby?
Oh, definitely.
Did you see it when you were in the States?
No, I didn't. I missed the play, but I saw the movie.
Oh.
I saw the original movie, and then I saw the latest with John Travolta.
Right.
Oh,
And
so there was an original.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, Ricky Lake.
Ricky Lake.
Yeah.
Okay, how long ago?
Back in the 80s.
Oh,
Back in the
okay.
80s. Written
Really?
and directed by John Waters.
Oh, I see.
It was that movie that the musical was based on.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
okay.
It
But
was a
the,
movie
the or-
first and then a musical.
Yes.
And then
So this one you're doing now is
okay, it's a mixture because the story parang it's closer to the original, but of course the original kasi wasn't really a musical. It was a straight film. So they made the Broadway musical based on that movie, and then the John Travolta movie was based on the Broadway musical. So what we're doing, Hairspray Manila, is a combination of all. Of course, the music and it's naughtier than the movie. Our version is
Okay.
a bit
Really?
naughtier than the
Yeah, we were
movie.
talking about the movie, and it's like a little,
Yeah.
different.
But when you come and watch the play, it's better if you erase all your ideas about the
Okay,
movie.
good. So I haven't seen anything. I haven't
Yeah.
seen a movie. I haven't seen a play on Broadway.
Great,
So I want to,
great.
because I didn't get scenes.
Great,
So I'm
great.
just gonna watch you guys for the first time.
Great.
And it's just like Rent. I watched it in New York, and I was like, yeah, whatever. But I watched it here with you guys, and
And
I
you
was
enjoyed
like,
it more.
wow, this is much better.
See,
So,
much
yeah.
better than the
Yeah.
New York
Not
one.
just because I knew
Yeah.
the people in the cast, but it was really better.
Again.
But vocally,
No, naman.
Yeah, her friend.
Me
Tim
among others,
Rodriguez.
and many
Yeah.
others.
I mean, Bobby comes up with a lot of good plays. Like, do you
Yes,
want to name
yes.
a few of the other plays that you've done?
With Bobby,
Yeah.
of course, there's Tick Tick Boom.
Right.
There's Proof with Les Salonga. There's Rocky Horror. There's Urinetown.
Yes.
And then Dreamgirls, of course. And then Bobby did Baby again with Lea Salonga. And then
Right.
he also did Jesus Christ Superstar.
Oh, wait, when did he do Jesus Christ Superstar?
This was after Rent.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
The rock
in
version.
early,
Yeah.
early 2000.
Yeah.
So for somebody like you who was, you're used to movies and the big screen, and then doing stage, what do you get out of stage that you don't get out of the movies, and what do you get?
A
I
lot.
know the
How
answer
much
to one
time
of
do you
them.
have?
Cutie knows my life story regarding that. I do theater to feed my soul.
Okay.
I do theater to keep me sane
Mm-hmm.
because it's not all the time. I mean, the roles that I get to do in theater are not, I don't get to do on TV.
Mm-hmm.
TV work is to pay the bills,
Mm-hmm.
and theater work is for my own self-fulfillment, my passion. I just have to do theater at least once a year to keep my sanity, because if you're working in this kind of system, sometimes it just gets to you and you just want to explode. So theater keeps me,
So you started out in the big screen first,
yes, I started
and
in
then
movies.
you needed,
Yeah.
so you went into theater.
Yeah, yeah.
How
My-
many years were you in the movies before that?
My first play was in 1981. It was a straight play. And then from then on, I did a couple of straight plays.
What do you mean by straight play?
Not a
No,
musical.
sorry, yeah.
And
No
then
songs.
Rent was my first musical, which I auditioned for.
Really?
Yeah,
And
'cause
how did that
I
feel?
saw Rent in New York when I
Did
was
they know
in New
you
York.
could sing back then when you did the audition?
I
or they
don't
were
know.
surprised?
Some were
pleasantly
surprised.
that
Some
you
knew I
sing?
could sing, but
Because they probably don't know this, but they all sing. Shouldn't
Yeah,
they sing?
yeah.
Can I just say this? Kasi Bobby was
Yeah, Ralph
was telling me about when he casted nga Rent
Bobby is the director.
Yes,
Bobby
Bobby Garcia.
Garcia.
Yeah.
And then he saw Michael. What's Michael De Mesa doing in the line? I mean, he was Michael De Mesa, eh, di
Yeah,
ba?
of course,
Tapos he was
yeah.
there, lined up to audition. Parang,
Yeah.
what's he doing there? It's Michael De Mesa.
Yeah, because Mike is so
But when
down
I,
to earth.
but when I saw Rent kasi, I just fell in love with the musical. And then I thought to myself, I'd love to do something like this, in my lifetime. Or
How'd you hear about that
this
audition?
in particular. And then when I came back to the Philippines a year after, I read it in the newspaper that there were
Okay,
auditions.
cool,
So I
really?
went.
So you went. Oh, how was that? How
I
did
went.
it feel?
The
I
first,
mean,
the
you're
first
such a
day,
big star.
no
They call
naman.
you.
The
Yeah.
first
Konti
day,
lang.
the first day
From
of
performing
auditions,
and
I
singing.
arrived
Yeah.
late. I
You
arrived
arrived
late.
late?
The first day of
Ooh.
audition, so the door was closed.
What you do?
But they said they were going to hold another one the next day because the line was really long. So I
Okay.
went back the
The
next
next
day and
day.
I came really early.
Oh,
But
good.
I was like 100 and
Really?
something. So I was
What?
about I was about
In the
I
line?
waited for about matagal din, mga 2 to 3 hours.
That's normal.
Yeah, but it was something I really wanted to do. So
Right.
and I wanted to show them I was really interested. I mean, I could have made some phone calls, but I did not. Yun talagang,
You wanted to go the way everyone
Yeah,
went.
and
It's a
I'm
different
not like that
experience when you
naman
go
eh.
through the whole process.
yeah, me naman,
Like,
I never, well,
There was actually 300 people who auditioned for our roles. So
I was gonna ask, yeah. So
Oh,
300
God.
people that
300
auditioned
plus,
for,
yeah.
and how many made it? How many are you guys total for
There
the
are around
whole
30
cast?
of us in the
30 of us.
Wow.
30.
10%.
30 lucky ones.
yes.
And your play
30 great
opens-
talented ones.
30
Okay,
great talented
lucky,
ones.
great, talented
Yeah.
ones.
Yes.
And
we're
your play
also-
runs until December.
December 7th. We just
December.
opened last week.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
so you
14th.
have
Shows every
Friday
weekend.
night,
Yeah, Friday.
and then 2 shows on
2 shows on Saturday and Sunday.
and
And
2
take
shows
note,
on
they
Sunday.
don't have alternates.
We don't.
So
You
Also.
don't.
No.
Work hard.
So how many runs is that?
Everyone
How
wants
many
to
how
see
many how many shows are you gonna have in
20.
total?
20.
20.
2-0.
Oh,
But that's
no
good though,
alternates.
so that way we don't have to choose the cast when we watch because we
No.
know
Right.
it's going to be just
Yeah.
as good. It's
Right,
like, yeah,
right.
Okay, who's gonna come out on this night? Okay, I don't know. I
Exactly.
want to watch this night.
Exactly.
Okay. Or you're not gonna buy tickets unless you know who's gonna be on the
Right,
cast.
right.
And
Yeah,
there's
before we
nobody
go
else.
into break, tell everyone where you guys are, how they can get tickets. Monica, Tim.
www.ticketworld.com.ph or you can call the number 891-9999 or just look on the websites. There's a lot of websites that are out there that can help you out with tickets and they go from 600 pataas. So
What's a
please-
pataas?
Yeah, what's a pataas?
1-2.
1-2.
1-2. Yeah.
1-2.
600 to 1.
Because noise there.
In your show.
1-2 lang, 1-2.
So 600 to 1,200.
And you can go to the Atlantis Productions website. They have a list of all the show buyers for that day. So if you have a particular show in mind, they listed there the name of the show buyer and their contact number. So you can go straight to them and text them.
Or can they go straight to the box office as well?
Ticket World has
So
some
where-
Yeah.
ticket
Yeah.
offices.
Where's the play coming out?
We'll be performing in Star Theater. It's right beside Star City near
Star,
Bunabu.
Star.
Star City.
Okay.
And the seating capacity of which is
800 plus.
800
Yeah,
plus.
almost
Yeah,
about
yeah.
900.
Almost 900.
Yeah, about 900.
Almost 900.
Yeah, there are only 2 parts there in that theater, right?
Like 2 levels.
Like, yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
How's the backstage there? Is it big enough for 30 people? Because
Um,
that's always a problem, right?
Well,
It's
we're forced to
different,
bond.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's-
nicely put.
It's quite tight because I mean it's a different theater. It's not
It wasn't
really
built
built
for
for
theater.
plays and
Yeah.
so.
See, that's the
Built for
problem
ballet
here.
Yeah,
performances.
yes.
I think it's only Meralco that has the most comfortable dressing
Oh,
rooms.
yeah.
RCBC.
Yeah, very
Yes.
spacious.
RCBC is
RCBC,
okay.
yeah. I still prefer Meralco.
Well, Meralco's Meralco.
I'm sorry.
Meralco if you're down. If you're up there, sorry.
I'm sorry, can I just say this? Our lead
Yes.
is Madel Ching. She's adorable.
She's adorable.
Yeah, she's adorable. You know,
She's a wonderful find.
wonderful, wonderful. And
Oh, is this her first play?
Yes. It's
professional play.
Oh.
Just like Tim.
Also from
Just like
school,
Tim.
from
Yeah, she's
Ateneo.
also
Yeah.
from Ateneo.
Do
from
rap
my
also.
org, yeah.
Right.
We're all very proud of her.
She was born to play this part.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
If you
see her?
watch her, you
Off
can't
stage, she's still her.
Yeah,
really?
perfect, perfect.
turned black.
I think when she walked into the audition, they already said, "Oh, we have our Tracy."
Wow.
Oh, and then when she sang, and
Yeah.
then perfect.
Highlighted, yeah.
Posted.
Yeah.
Well, don't go away because we'll have more of the cast of Hairspray when we come back.
Thank you.
And my
We're back here on the She Said show with a cast of Hairspray, of course, with Nyoy Volante. We have Monica Reynoso and Tim Espinosa, and of course, the Michael De Mesa.
The Michael De Mesa.
Oh, do you like that? Okay, we have some presents for you. We have some herbal soap and some hot chocolate with agaricus from Classic Herbs Corporation. Thank you to Tita Lillian, Tita Cora, John, and Jay for you. And this is for you.
Also, I promised you some
welcome.
dessert, right, Mikey? So from R&M Dried Mangoes, from Francis Maligan Shao.
Thank you.
Some R&M, and not just for Mikey. Nyoy, Monica. Thank you to SM. Here you go, Tim.
Yes, for our
SM for our
clothes,
clothes, right?
thank you to SM Department Stores. We'd also like to thank Sherry, for
Wendell,
Wendell,
TJ,
Chastin, and TJ
for our hair and makeup. That's